So now we are going to learn the verbs. Sorry, Professor, can you just Professor, okay. Sorry. So the verbs in Syriac we have the tenses, the present tense in English, past in English. So the present tense in Syriac we call it participles. Instead of present tense we will be using participle, and for the past tense we'll be using the term perfect tense. Okay, it's very similar to the past tense, but we cannot exactly call it a past tense. So we will better use the term perfect. Some action perfected. And instead of present tense, we'll be using the term participles. So just first two tenses for your information, and now we'll be looking into the perfect tense. We'll take an example. Qtal, meaning to kill. There are different forms of the verb. This form is the pe'al form. Just note the name of this form. It is pe'al form. You will learn why it is called so. There are actually 6 forms, okay? Pe'al, et pe'al, pa'el, et pa'el, then comes afel, et afel forms. This is the most usual form of verb we find in Syriac, okay? The pe'al form. Pe'al is actually a Syriac word. Pe'al, pe'al meaning to work. This is active. Ethpeal is the passive of peal. So just keep in mind there are 6 forms: the peal form and an ethpeal, which is the passive of peal. So if this word is he killed, the passive will be he was killed. Ethpeal will be he was killed. So this is the active and passive.
Okay.
Get the meaning? Pael means the intensive form of peal. See how this peal is formed? The peal form, this is a strong verb, okay? There are different kinds of verbs: strong, weak, hollow, and all. Different types of verbs are there. This is strong because there is no vav or yud anywhere in between. These are the consonants, the strong consonants. So this is called strong verb. So here this ka stands for the pa. This is a root form, pa'al form, a 3-letter form. The second character carries a vowel a. Third one does not carry any. First one and third doesn't carry, but the middle one carries it. That's why it is known as the peal form. It is a strong verb. Okay. Here an eth will be added. To get the ethpeal form or the ethpeal form. Meaning to be killed. The pile will be the intensive form. So what would be the vowels we add to this root? This is the root form. Every Syriac verb has a root form. Ka, ta, la. So when you refer a verb to in a dictionary, you will find only this form, ktal, or this one, ktal. And if you are trying to find an ethpeal form directly in a dictionary, you won't find it. You have to figure out what the root is, and then under that section you will get the different meanings. Or if you are able to figure out the meaning of this verb, naturally you will understand what other meanings are. Okay, so this is just a bird eye look into this verb forms. So katel, the payal form will be katel. What would be the et payal? Et katel. Katel. And the afel will be aktel. So you add an olaf before it, will be aktel. And the et apel will be et taktel. So here the tav will double. Instead of just one tav, we have two tavs. Et taktel. There are so many things to learn about a verb in Syriac. So just one verb, one word has so many different forms. Oh, I didn't write the meanings. Katil means an intensive form of killing. To slay, you can just take a word, slay. It's not just killing. If someone shoots someone by accident, it is killing. But just like we have in Syria and all, that's slaying of people. An intensive form of killing. And eskatel means he was slain or slain. It is a passive form of katel. Aktel, it is the causative form. To cause someone to kill. It's not me who is killing. I am causing you to kill someone else. I am making you to kill someone. Okay. And the passive will be he was made to kill. So Mr. A was made to kill Mr. B by Mr. C. So there are 6 forms. First of all, learn that there are, these are the basic things: strong verbs, weak verbs, and hollow verbs. Let's leave this behind for a few days. Now we have the strong verbs, and these verbs have 6 forms. Peyal, et peyal, pael, et pael, aktel, et aktel. Afel, et afel. Sorry, not aktel. Afel and et aktel. Et afel, sorry. And we are not done. This is just the beginning. Okay? Did you write it down? Okay. Now. Now we are going to learn